Hello everyone! Welcome
Hello.
to the first stream of our team of Update 24. Full stop raid.
Yay.
Welcome everyone in chat. Hi Adrian. Today with me is the usual suspects, Rex and Sally, and also Discord.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello, this is Discord. I'll look at chat, relay messages to the team as I see fit. So make them good. Bye-bye.
And yeah, we're just gonna play the new map that we
Did you say
released.
2024?
I said 24. Update 24.
Not 2020.
Gotta excuse us, we can't do too long today, because I had surgery last week on my nose, so it's actually still hurting a lot. So we'll do about an hour, play the new map a bit, and then we'll call it a day. But welcome everyone. Let's get it started. We still have one spot open. If someone wants to join us, it's a public lobby. Got one of the beta squad with us, the close testers.
Performance.
Yeah, so let's wait for one spot actually. Let's wait for one person to join if they maybe want to. And then we can get going. Is the audio fine? Can everyone hear as well?
Yeah, I'm looking. I think we don't have the low latency enabled.
Low latency?
Yeah, because I see the stream delay is 8 seconds.
I don't think we have that. To be honest.
For me, the stream delay is roughly 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything better.
Low latency is a setting you can turn on
Yeah,
in the corner.
Interesting. Oh, whatever.
Well. Perfect. Well, let's get going. If someone wants to join, as I said, lobby's public. They can just jump in. They can drop in our favorite feature.
Will Ilya join? I'm not sure. Don't think so. Ilya's very elusive. He just disappears sometimes.
And reappears as well, without warning. Yeah, it's the highest bitrate we can do without being partnered, so should be all good, hopefully.
The quality or in the actual stream itself? Because it says 1080p 60.
Yeah, it's 6,000 whatever, like the highest that it allows us to...
Okay, 6,000 is decent enough.
To do. Yeah.
Hi, Happy.
Let's plant the dynamite. Oh no, it didn't work. What a surprise.
Of course it doesn't work.
Oh, let's go through the back area. I rarely use those. Because while you don't have the car, going through the back is also a nice...
Yeah, the dynamite spot's not appearing. I've seen that. I couldn't really replicate it yet, so I'm not sure what that could be causing, because you were even host as well. There's a very strange thing. We have been trying to get most of the reports resolved. Not sure when are we gonna do like a little fix update, maybe like Monday or so. But we are trying to get all the problems fixed. Which weren't as many as expected, luckily. There were a lot more in previous updates, which is good.
Yeah, this time it went pretty good.
There's still a lot of long-standing issues that we have to figure out, but
Yeah, like just
They
before
are-
just before the stream, we found out what lags the game.
well, yeah, what we think is it's something to do with streaming, which we have to check, which is gonna be fun.
To clarify, file streaming, not streaming the game.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a bit confusing.
Yeah, it appears to be something related to file streaming is constantly trying to stream something and that might be slowing the game. But there's also other things.
Tracking you was not an easy task, but I can see you all be
Yeah, was that fixed, Rex? Being able to open the gates from the other side?
I did end up fixing that very quickly. Yeah. It's not
Okay,
in
good.
release stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be part of the next patch. So I guess while we're playing, maybe someone wants to, maybe Rex, because you did most of the level design next to Ilya on this level after Ilya started off with it, so maybe you want to give some trivia on how stuff worked out. Putting you a bit on the spot here, but
Probably the most interesting one is there was meant to be a fourth area near one of the escape zones
Oh yeah.
where it was a crashed plane in a burning forest.
that was very early on though, right? Like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that had like no progress in it. So like, yeah, this would
Yeah.
be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean the original plan for the map was very different as well when Ilya started it. Originally you were looking for like jeeps that you had to recover and just steal basically. But the jeeps we have were never really finished, so they are very buggy. And we don't really have the tools yet to fix them, so it pivoted. Ilya does like more of the little sandboxy levels, which does show in this.
Yeah, I think there was more focus on like the outside areas, and then you just had 5 seconds of kill the commander at the bunker.
Yeah, well, because the whole thing is that Ilya, with this game, he always had to like reserve himself of what he could make, but now that we have like the DirectX 11 and some of the optimizations, now he just has a lot more options of what he can place. So the whole thing is pretty much just him going ham over details and stuff, because now he can. Which was something he couldn't do before. So if, like, there are some people who said the map is too big, and I do kind of agree with it, and that's pretty much the reason why. Because previously it wasn't possible to make it this big, but now it
playing in
is.
the shrubs. I love that line so much. Also, getting new V8 on for this was pretty cool. Like having the opportunity to get both a new antagonist as well as getting Rosie back from Mrs. White, which was one of the coolest ones in my opinion.
Yeah, which we were thinking for months that it's not gonna happen, but then it just did. Because we were emailing the wrong email address.
Yeah. the usual struggles, old emails. We need one more. That's unfortunate. Does anyone took? No one took the truck. He just
Oh.
left. He just left the truck at the camp.
Oh, I
You
thought
don't need the truck.
Ah,
thought this
sorry,
one.
then I got one. Nice. Well, not refused. She just asked if everything's fine, and then we said like, yeah, it's all good. Like, what do you want? And then afterwards, we didn't have any more communication. So
Yeah,
Uh,
but definitely if we do more, then we'll figure something out.
yeah, definitely. Like, she should obviously get compensated for her work.
So yeah, if anyone's watching the stream right now, at this very instance, this is the new demolition war cry.
Oh,
Ignition, right?
oh,
No, it's scorched earth.
oh,
Scorched earth.
oh,
What?
Oh,
oh,
oh.
No.
oh,
Oh.
What'd you do?
oh.
What'd you do?
Well, if anybody's watching the stream right now, something
This is the
technical
new
difficulties
demolition
just
war
happened.
cry, laying down.
Oh, what'd you do?
Oops.
Oh,
Oh.
well, how about that?
Alright. That's good. I mean, live testing, what was it? Just put it in our chats.
Yeah, I'll move it
You
after
should have a
stream.
feature where if you keep crashing repeatedly, Sterling spins faster and faster.
Put it in now in case you crash again.
Right, right.
Oh no.
Give us just 1 second here. That's funny.
Scorched earth.
But we're obviously prepared for that.
Yeah, so what you did, you entered the trunk with the war cry?
Yep. Oh yeah, it's driving state. That's interesting.
Okay, oh, says so it's something with that.
Entering a vehicle while having the war cry active. That's an interesting one.
Ugh.
Good to know.
Good to know. Well, that's another one for the next update.
An intelligence.
Wow, so many first timers here.
Yeah, it's good surprising. Every time that everyone ping brings everybody up.
Well, let's get back to it. And this time I won't throw grenades inside of a vehicle while having a war cry active.
Yeah.
It's those kind of specific things that make game development really, really crazy, though. Like, these situations that you would think no one ever experiences. And then you just do because you, like, did a 360 backflip while headshotting someone, entering a vehicle, having your war cry active, throwing a grenade, and that causes an issue. Nah. Sorry, we'll need to sneeze for a second. Ah. Ugh. Yeah, cards should still drop fine.
Yeah.
Fascists not see us. This is good.
Looks like the camp, but no way in from here.
Look for weak wall. This wall looks damaged.
Sehr gut.
The thermite grenade, by the way, it's 35 seconds. Duration of it. And when you shoot it, it does get reduced, I believe, by 40%? The remaining duration.
How can Kurgan knows? Now the only good thing about Nazi is always have dynamite Kurgan can use. One small problem. Maybe the shed.
Who dares to still attack us? Resistance.
So how's everyone's opinion on the levels so far? It's been a few days now. Does it fit with the rest of the levels in the game? It's weird.
For my cold
It's definitely like a different
Had I known it was you, I would have
design
prepared.
concept than everything else. And I know not everyone likes the big open maps, but we did want to try, because now that it's possible, to see how it is. Because you
The,
always had. Yeah.
The thermite percent part, we should know because we made it, even though we made it, how long ago was it?
It was like 4 months now.
Yeah, we just never got an update out in time. Because we were
Yeah, I
working
mean,
on the map.
yeah, like a lot of things that delayed because of like life stuff and other things. We did want to have the update out somewhere around Christmas, but that didn't happen, and then making a smaller update with the Warcry would have been a bit difficult. We definitely have to still like gauge what a size of an update is, because the wait was definitely a bit longer than we would like to have. Having to wait too long for an update is not really good for anyone. You do have to get more on higher difficulties, because I think on lower it's 8, right? And then it goes
Yes.
up to 10.
Yeah, there's 16 on the map, but you only need 16 for an achievement.
Yeah.
Right, and with all the stuff that's in the scattered areas or outside of the camps, you're usually only up to get to 2 of the 3 camps.
Speaking of the Morse code, you have a little note on your desk in the camp. You could probably brush over.
It's
Yeah.
in the bunker room.
Yeah, in the bunker there's a note how to decode the Enigma or the Morse code, but it might not be clear enough. I think we did discuss it. Maybe it needs to be scaled up.
Oh, we got enough.
I guess more about the level design and the feel of this full stop raid. It's more sub-objective based. You go around collecting TNT to actually get to the main goal, the main focus. Would that be a pivotal point you try to emulate in future maps, or is this basically a tech showcase of what you could potentially do for the scale of a map itself, right?
For the scale, it is pretty much the max of what we want to try and do in future, but not all maps can be that scale. And
Yeah.
for the splitting objectives thing is good to mess with for co-op, but I think will vary depends on what the map we want is.
That's true. I would say for solo players, even groups of 2, I would say try to focus objectives around 1 to 2 people at most, but always like solo in the first priority bracket. Like for if you're trying to play this map very hard solo, it gets a little tedious trying to go around everywhere by yourself, since you're the driving focus to get everything done. But playing with a group is fun. You got all this expansive territory to run around, but it could kind of get obnoxious to some people, and I could see that point. But still,
They
it's
definitely
it's
don't
very
want-
well designed. So
Definitely should not going to be like the standard from now on, so not every level is gonna be like this. We do have more smaller level, like the next level that's going on is a lot smaller in scale.
But also still uses some unique mechanics.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think that's the next couple maps, each are going to have their own thing.
yeah, so each map would have its own themed objectives to complete that map. Would be
Yeah,
a
because
correct assumption.
Yeah, it's good when you establish a lot of mechanics you have, because then for later on you have a larger pool that you can
Yep.
use. So obviously you cannot make a new mechanic for every single map you make, but
Oh, hello.
if you make enough of them.
I guess that also makes sense. Like this map, I'm not entirely sure, but does it have spotters?
I think there should be spotters, but it's not. Snipers and spotters aren't frequent on this map.
That like each different map could have different like prioritized of how many specials spawn.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
maps I think already do that, where like Tiger Trap doesn't have spotters, but only snipers, and very regularly snipers. And Convoy has regularly spotters, but not many snipers.
Yeah, that's one way to
Sorry,
like make
blast
a
orders,
map
Convoy.
feel somewhat unique. Is just change around the priority system of what enemies could spawn
One
without
one thing I love
introducing gameplay.
one
designs.
thing I love that that was done on this map was that he reacts, like the officer reacts differently to who opens up the little slit, the view slot,
The peephole.
the
Yeah,
people.
those-
Yeah, it's a really it's a completely like niche thing, and most people probably won't even notice it. But he has like a unique intro line for each character that opens up this door.
You wanna do the honors?
I outsmarted his gun indeed.
No panic. Guard it as though your very life depends on it. That's how you train. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, one other thing I will want to do for future levels is a little change of scenery as well, because that's one thing with a lot of raid levels. There's like two environments. There's the city and there's the forest. And there's very rarely any deviation from it. You have a countdown, which is a different tile set. And that's kind of it. So it would be nice for future levels to be able to get more varied environments. Of course, it's not the easiest thing to do because we cannot really make too many models. But hopefully you can make like future levels more interesting. And,
Is there
like,
any way to
respond-
manipulate particle effects to like make snow happen so you can like
Yeah.
do in an Arctic setting?
well,
Maybe?
Probably not an entire Arctic section,
Yeah,
but we can do snow.
yeah. So I guess it could be like a dew settling in as like the atmosphere, and you could be like trying to go north and
probably shouldn't say that
like-
because then Rex is gonna start looking at that
Oh,
snow
no.
definition traders.
Yeah, snow definition and like.
I mean,
dynamic
it's just an idea to get
environment.
some
Well,
different
welcome
environmental, like,
welcome
effects
to
happening.
the absolute
It'd be
to
better
the
than, like,
most sight tracking team of teams that always,
It'd be
like,
better than the sun glassing you.
that always has some random ideas, and then let's work on that. But that makes a lot of the
Another-
charming ideas of this game. Like a lot of the things that we work on just got worked on because someone randomly had an idea, and let's prototype that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
the whole reason why the mug team
That's-
happened. Leon
why
just
we had the
wanted some
Halloween
modding
update.
tools, and
Yeah, I mean that's how the Halloween update happened, but that also did kind of take more time than it should have.
Oh yeah.
Which, in the end, I still like how the Halloween event turned out, even though it wasn't really that much played. But
imagine if we turned Rivet's Tunisian contact into a voice actor and made him a character to give us a story vision. Oh man.
It's a shame LGL never got to finish any of the alternate regions.
Yeah.
yeah, that would require a lot of resources to pull off.
Also, yeah, we got to get Rivet a hat someday.
True, true. Should just give him the helmet from the prototype days.
Hats.
need
What an interesting idea.
Mm.
No, you need like the paper bag
Ah, yes.
for Halloween.
Collectible wigs inside of maps. You'll have 10 different hairstyles just for Rivet. There you go.
5,000 toupees.
You
like-
spend gold for hairstyles.
I think
Mrs.
we're
White will tell you more.
done. So you get the board.
Yep.
Are we done?
Let's try off.
Seasonal dependent hat on Rivet. Valentine's Day Rivet hat.
I also like how we ended up having like multiple escapes on this map in various locations. It's a subtle thing, but it adds a lot to the replayability.
Yeah, with the power of instances,
Crazy.
you just block them down and it works. Yeah, it's gonna have to we're gonna have to rework the escapes, because that's one thing we want for the future is the escapes where it's just like a countdown instead of just everyone stands in it and it's instantly ending. It would be like you stand in it and it's a 5 seconds countdown. If everyone is in it and if half the team is it, then it's like a longer countdown. And we have to
think-
make it so the car escape also works.
I think that's a point that actually makes this level pretty good. You control all of the actions. You're not waiting on, like, let's say, for instance, Kelly. You're waiting on a tank. You're bringing that, like, well, what's it, the hook
I
to
mean-
the to
I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's-
a lot less
You're not
arbitrary
like
timing.
yeah, a lot.
Th-
Yeah,
that's what
the only
raid
timers is
should
yourself,
be.
basically.
That's what
Exactly.
raid should be, because you are this gang of
Like,
crazy
yeah.
convicts that were
Like
hired
most of the maps
to do
before-
carnage, and
Yeah.
the idea is not that you stand around and wait and wait and wait, because
Exactly.
that's boring objective play. Like, that isn't interesting for a player to just
Well,
sit
but
around.
but that's the thing. A lot of players don't care about that because what they want to do is just run around and shoot enemies, and they don't care what's happening. So for those people, the timer is good.
That's true. Let's
So you do need,
let's
like-
yeah,
Yeah,
let's-
that's why in the bunker you have
That's
the
the
gas
bunker
valve that
business.
does take a timer,
that's probably
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Head to the bunker
Yeah,
and rest.
because
or the dynamite bags and such.
not every player want to just keep running between objectives. There are some people who want to actually just have nothing to do while they shoot enemies for a bit. So sometimes timers are a good thing to just have a basically
right.
you can just play.
I guess
A
the
question
way
we got: how many maps will be varied, being outdoor and indoor missions, and driving missions only, or Halloween exclusive missions? Production is slow. We'll be looking forward to variety. So we just released one that has a lot of driving in it, and the next one will not have driving in it, but there will be an entirely unique layout compared to other missions.
Yeah, the next level will be like a unique scenery, basically.
Yeah, and the ones we have planned, which can't really talk about, are also even more unique to the ideas we have. So they're just hard to explain, but yeah. Also, Halloween, don't know about any maps for that. That might be too much for the schedule.
Yeah, it's very hard because it's not only maps we have to make like a lot of new systems we are working on, of course, a lot of bug fixes, quality of life stuff. Like it's a lot of things to do for such a small team, and we have to figure out how to prioritize things, and it's
Doomsday.
Oh, Doomsday challenge card with the sniper is not fun.
Oh, yeah.
so we're gonna have to figure out how to best get our schedule.
What did I do?
Yeah, not sure about Foundry. It's currently not in the schedule.
We'll tell Ilya to play around with something again. Maybe he'll come out with something in time.
Yeah, and tell him to not make it too big.
Don't make it massive again.
I can't hit anything. Ah.
We should really add an achievement for perfecting the dynamite bag.
Yeah. I do have some achievements written down that I want to do. Like getting, I think 5 times it was, getting perfect 5 times. I do want to have more for like skills in general, like level up 1 or 5. 10 have like maybe Warcry specific ones. I also do want to have, if I have the time, to make a few more skills as well. It's been a while. Let's get the new ones.
Yeah, now that all the classes have 2 war cries, we can start focusing on more skills again.
Yeah.
No officer room for us.
Yes, Rex is real.
Rex isn't real.
Yeah, one thing that we will try to also get done for basically like to just inject a lot of content into the game for not too much effort was we just to have the operation stage missions pickable whenever you want. The only thing we will need to do for that is rework the mission picker screen because I don't want it to become a humongous list of things. So we're probably gonna have to categorize them per location or something like that.
You'll have
And then
like
we can-
urban outstreets, and you click in, and it'll be a foldered instance with like 3 missions. That
Something like that, yeah. Kill Factorm, and then you can have Odin's Fall and Blinding Heimdall, things like that.
Everyone still here?
Yeah, because some of the operation stages are quite unique
like
maps.
Trainwreck is
Obviously,
one of the
obviously not many of them, but if you have if you have maps like the Treasury, for example, where the operation stage is actually a completely unique experience with the stealth in it being quite interesting as well. It's a shame that you
Yeah.
can't just pick and play that whenever you want.
Yeah, there's not really a reason to restrict those.
yeah, like the Enigma machine version of
Yeah,
that. would be perfect
Blinding
as a
Heimdall-
solo.
That would be like the downside if you click Blinding Heimdall from like just a mission screen, then you have to do all the shells. That's the sacrifice you make, which is, I think, perfectly fine.
Come on, Jerry. You can do better than that. Destroy him! Do it now! More speed! Who wants some?
What's Rolling Stock? I don't know about that. Is that a map
Like,
that
you don't-
exists?
You don't love your infinite train?
Listen,
just,
they just had very long trains.
It's just like a fever dream. It doesn't happen. Not real.
I always wanted. Heads up, gents. The balloon's gone up.
Yeah, there was also some changes we were working on for the airfield, right? That could be reused for variations.
Yeah. We do want to have like an outlaw variant of it.
Yeah, having an outlaw variant of all of the base raids would be interesting, but we don't know if we can do all of that in reasonable time.
Yeah, to explain the concept there is the idea would be that an outlaw wouldn't be a unique map, but all the outlaw raids that are currently unique maps to outlaw raids would be regular maps that you can just play as regular raids, and the outlaw of a map would be a variant where the map is instead about the objective has a very, very different objective of stealing gold, and it's like simplified down as a pure gold stealing mission, so that we can have the
Yeah,
current maps that are outlaws as regular raids with different objective chains that are not about stealing gold.
Yeah, and then you can just have mission archetypes that spawn on those normal levels for the outlaw. And then you can essentially have like a generated mission of sorts for outlaws. But that's an idea for now. It's probably not gonna be for a bit. The HDM and the Nagant, the issue with those is we have animations for them, but not models. So somehow that would need models, and the animations aren't complete either. Like they're very half finished. So yeah, new weapons. That's something we really do want to do, but yeah, we're trying to make that happen. But so far, that's not.
Yeah, we now have animation tools,
Some
but they cannot do rigged animations yet. So with rigged animations, that means like character animations basically. But we can animate the guns.
Yeah,
on a
thankfully
scale of
weapons are
what's
static.
already
so-
on a scale of what's already released, like, is there a way to manipulate already created weapons? And like, let's say the M1 Grand, you give it full auto to make it the T20. Is it possible with the current tools right now?
Sort of. Like you can make weapons just automatic, but there's sounds that need to be added. and
Yeah,
there's
it would be
some
desynced from sounds and the
And
animations.
hand
and
animations as well, because the hand
Yeah.
animations were animated for single fire, and
yeah,
you can make that loop, but it's not gonna look.
Do we want to do an
that
outlaw movie?
yeah.
Sure.
Which one?
Hmm.
Which one you have?
I have all three. You know, but I only play with cheated accounts.
You can go with rogues.
Rogues. Yeah, why not?
But yeah, that's kind of the little issues that we have to somehow solve. And then also, like, we do down the line, we want to rework the weapon, like, upgrade system, but that's going to need, like, actual animation changes as well, and maybe new models for parts, so that's also...
and a lot of testing.
Yeah, and then we're already, like, full of things we need to do. That's kind of the difficult
Yeah,
part.
a lot of these things might not be. We want to, for now, get away from like the big system rework kind of stuff, at least for the current time, because we already did with Resurgence. We did a massive overhaul of a lot of
Well,
these systems, and
that's
doing
not
doing
entirely
too
true.
doing too many of those. Like if we would go, oh, let's do the weapons now. That's also another big undertaking, and it's nicer if we make something new for now.
Well, we are working on a rework, a very big rework, which is to the camp customization itself.
Well, but that's basically a new system. That isn't just a rework.
Yeah,
That's like an entire
well, the
new.
weapon would be a new system as well.
Right.
Yeah, for camp customization, we are pretty much like in experimental stages of a new system, of like seeing what we can get away with it. But we do want to have the camp customization to actually be customizable. So the idea right now is that you have spots on your camp where you can put down items. So you can put down like lamps or the pianos or whatever, fireplaces. And then you can customize your camp a bit more, because we do have a lot of assets in the game that we can just reuse for placing down. But we have to figure out how feasible it is right now. So far, we have good tests with it that work well. And that would also imply like a layout change to the camp slightly, which we already talked about in a forum post lately. It would basically allow you to have, like, if you load into someone's camp, it would actually be their camp and not just like, oh yeah, I have level 1 or level 2 tables.
Yeah.
But that is a very big change that needs to be made.
It'll be entertaining to see people either take their camp serious or be silly and have the lamp camp.
Yeah, that's I want to have the option to do silly thing, and that's the reason why we're prioritizing that as well, because having that thing to go for with gold, I think that's like a very important thing right now, is to have some kind of thing to strive for, and maybe like gold sync as well. Are we doing too much? Yes.
I mean,
Simple,
that's
yes.
one thing I want to mention on that though is working on Raid showed me that I do not get the economy of game development. You look at this game and you go, oh, this has like 20 players average on a day. And you're like, this can't possibly be worth anything monetary wise, right? But somehow it is. Like somehow that sort of works. And that's why indie games
It
work as well.
is
Like
for us.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, it works for us because we don't get paid. We don't know if it would work.
right,
And
right.
even if we did get paid, I highly doubt we could live off of it. Like
Right,
it wouldn't
right.
be enough.
Like it couldn't be a full-time gig, but you know, it's still
So is this game being worked on by the devs or community volunteers? It's pretty
Yeah,
much
that's-
us three. We are sort of community volunteers, but now we're really
Devs.
official, sort of.
Did we
we-
get the gold?
yes,
Did we get key?
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, like obviously we are trying to make it where like it actually has. Okay, yeah. Like obviously we don't really know what we can do to increase the popularity of the game. If anyone has like ideas what we could do, because we are trying to figure out as well, like how we can get the game to actually the people know about it. Because that's I think the biggest problem is a lot of people just don't know that the game's getting updated or it even exists.
Majority of the people are still under the 2017 impression. It's been almost a decade. Most people won't really look at it unless they have a reason to. So we're trying to come up with some sort of reason that would entice, hell, even game journalists to start and like fuel the fire to maybe get content creators to pick it up. Because they tried doing that in the past with like YouTube channels like Couch Co-op or Couch Op. What was their name? Stuff like that. Starbreeze tried to do that, but everyone still assumed it to be under Payday 2's shadow, which kind of hindered it.
And
at
also the
its
game
release.
wasn't really good in 2017. Let's
Yeah,
not forget
It
that.
it was not good, especially with the released price it started with, and they tried to meddle it by giving. I don't even want to continue that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just
that's-
old history at that
Yeah, but
point. We're
that's
trying
like
something new.
what it was, but yeah, we need to like figure out how to do it now, like how we can market it to like actually have like some player base.
I mean, the thing is, though, yeah, we got 50 people online with a new map, and but it's the one of the things where it's like we don't need any like income. This is not our job. We all do different stuff. We do this whenever we have time, next to what we do for a living. So
Well, but it's still like one of those things where like it would be nice to be able to work on it more.
right. Like one of the things would be, for example, if we had at least some income with it, what we could do is spend that on sound packs, voice actors, outsourced 3D models that we can put into the game, that sort of stuff, where we can use a small but enough budget to get some content done.
Yeah, we did get in contact with like some of the content creators in the sphere, but we cannot force them to make content on it. Like we can tell them like, hey, we do have a new stuff, and then it's up to them if they do anything with it. So that's not something we can really bank on either.
Yeah, like we can't force
It
anyone to
obviously
play this
helped.
game.
Like we did have a lot of help from them already, so it's good. But
For me? Hold on. Radio.
yeah, unfortunately, we're not marketing masters.
Another one?
Good. Keep them coming. Radio's over here.
Where's Tonus? Where's your video?
That's honest.
Where's the update video, Tonus? It's the most
Where's the full
important.
stop music video, Tonus?
Convoy spotted. Over. It's being led by a truck, followed by another truck. Third in the convoy is a half track. Fourth,
Third in the convoy is a half-track.
fifth vehicle is another truck.
Oh, no tanks.
Sequence in the trucks.
So we need
Good
to,
tanks.
yeah, 2 and 3, so that we
Up when I hear the
don't
fire.
get
I've stashed some modified
people.
termites nearby. Get them.
Barnadetta, who does those? Like, those are,
But I will
whoops,
detonate.
those are cringe.
Trucks, tanks, let us go.
We don't do those. Also, put a... Actually, does this game... We do have, yeah, the German. Where's the last one?
I'm trying to find it. I tried to make these like outlined, but it needs like a big rework of how the outlines
There it is.
are
Prefer to make bloody display, but best
are
to hide,
made.
huh?
Because normally corpses cannot be outlined, and if you try, it'll just be pretty bad.
The resistance
Ah
has
yes,
got
the
mines,
nothing.
We must find them.
These look like,
Yes, these are the. Let us get mines planted. You remember order for convoy. Convoy almost here. Get to the foxholes.
Alright, we still need to remove all the code from the intel table.
Mrs. White doesn't need saving.
This is white now.
Are you ready for this?
No need. Oh, please don't do that. No. No.
Oh, the text chat still does that.
Uh, oh, he did the... right.
We actually were thinking of like if we can redo the tutorial one day to make Mrs. White save you, because that is like canonical that you were rescued from like Gestapo prison. So if you can ever remake the tutorial, that probably would be Mrs. White breaking you out.
Yeah, and
Ideally, it would
since
be
we
other
have...
raiders.
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
since we have
ideally it would
VA,
be
we
the
can
other
actually do
raiders.
it. Like, we can get VA for that done, so...
I think these trucks still spawn too many enemies.
Yes.
Sometimes. You also wanted to make these actual carry items, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those should get turned to carry items someday, like we did on, which one was it?
Bunkers.
Bunker Busters, yeah.
Yeah,
Might
but
be a bit annoying to carry all those all the way to the truck, though.
if anyone has any random thoughts about Full Stop, just put them in the chat, because I'd love to see what people think about the map. Or we'd love to see it, rather. And this year will be an interesting one for Raid in general, of what's going on and what we have planned. I think. Lots of crazy stuff.
Yeah, we do have some like ideas. We don't have like a proper like list yet of what. We just have like ideas of what we wanna do. Obviously, like the camp rework's gonna be a big one. And some of the maps. Well, then they said that they think the raid gang will be dead because they were dead for many years. Weren't they?
Yeah, basically
And
the
then
time,
then they had a resurgence.
yeah, the period between countdown and full stop is a length of time.
Yeah, Resurgence is canonical.
The lore could be as soon as you parachuted into the boat from Countdown, one of the guys broke their legs or something, and then you had to like nurse them back for like a couple years. But then like a year passed by, and you had to like evacuate the actual city or something, and then hide with Miss White or something.
Favorite
But
map
then you
in
had
the
to
game.
come
Wow.
back to the camp
Wait.
because there was a commander that
I'm
stalked
happy to see most of the yeah, Des, you're wrong. Kelly was the last map,
Oh.
not Countdown. You have the development one,
Kelly!
not
Oh lordy. Same
They-
principle. Let's just assume the insurgents took you with the tank or the truck, and then you got
The,
brought to a
the raid
facility.
gang robbed the Kelly bank, and then they were so fed up by the quality that they're just like, nah, let's wait for a couple years.
They're like, this much gold, really? Nah, let's wait.
They had enough.
What else did Zealotron work on? The name sounds familiar.
A lot.
A lot. You might be remembering. from the
What you mean, like in Payday? Payday, I did make a few maps. I made Field Feud, Botched Bank, Avalon Shadow. I also made Void UI.
Modding to
And,
be precise here, like not
Yeah,
official.
modding.
Yeah. Right.
Game-wise, I haven't made anything. No. I did make like a HUD for TF2 like 10 years ago. It's mostly forgotten though.
Zoe, your Void UI legacy will live on.
Alright, that's good.
So Zoe, what do you have to say about the code of Void UI?
I don't ever want to look at it again. It's horrible.
Let's do one more,
It's
then
hurting
a
so
full
much.
stop, and then I think we're good. What should be the one before full stop?
Yeah,
Shall we dare a gold rush?
We're almost on an hour now, so it depends on if
Well,
you want
let's-
to keep going.
Gold Rush should work now. We shouldn't have any cheese anymore.
And we shouldn't fall through the map.
Mm.
Ideally.
Let's try. Let's risk it. We already crashed once, so nothing we can lose. Finishing up the unfinished Seaforts map.
Well, that was already promised like over a year ago, so we have to do it.
Yeah, so a while ago I in the Discord said Sea Forts would be the next map, but then we pivoted into Forest Bunker. So now I'm going
Full
back to
stop,
Sea
Rex.
Forts.
Full stop.
Yeah, sorry, Forest Bunker was the code name. But yeah, it's full stop, and now we're doing Sea Forts.
Yeah, then I remember it was like a loading thing, because the map didn't really spawn in, like the sub-level where you escape.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why that really happened though. Probably can still happen randomly. There's still some things with the objectives not activating sometimes as well. But all of these issues, when we need to test it, just cannot be replicated.
And also, obviously we're a team of 3, so having a 4-people game is always funny when you have 3 guys testing. and-
Which, yeah, at one point we had that one bug where you crash if you were the 4th player in the lobby.
Yeah, no one
the
noticed
level
because
ends.
we were 3
And
people.
we never noticed because we had 3 people. Very fun.
Yeah, for that bug with Gold Rush when you fall out, I actually did implement a small fix for it. So if the vehicle falls out of the map, it doesn't get deleted anymore. It just teleports back to the last valid spot. So hopefully, if that happens again, you can just switch drivers to someone who has the ground, and then it should work. It's not the most ideal fix, but you know.
Oh, that's a long comment from Adrian. I can't read that. If Rex can read it, maybe. Oh,
Full stop is one of the better raids, makes you move around the map and appreciate the environment. The distances are good too, not very small but also not too long. The map plays well with cover, the spawn points are forgiving but not too easy, and the puzzle gives good extra RNG aspect. Also the voice acting is good. So yeah, there's FPS drops as well, which we are looking into.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that just clog the FPS, like portals, for example, were bugged. And a lot of things we're just finding that just don't work the way they should, because of course they don't. So it's... The biggest problem with them is actually finding the problem.
Yeah, especially since a lot of the debugging tools were made before even like Payday the Heist. Like all the DirectX stats and everything. They're like old engine
Oh,
stuff.
those are like... Yeah, those are like proper...
those are like
20 years.
those are like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter statistics.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even like show memory correctly, because memory is just conjugated into one stat, so we don't know what's actual memory and what's VRAM, which is very annoying.
Yep.
The flak bullet can do crit damage. That's something I didn't know about.
You're a developer, you should know that.
You should do an achievement
Yeah.
for that to piss everyone off.
Yeah. Get a
Oh.
critical on an enemy with a flak shell.
Yeah.
Developers should know everything about their own game.
Mm.
Except for this game, some of the engine code of the Diesel engine. Like Diesel is surprisingly capable, and it was what I find so interesting is how robust it was built. Like it's not much, but like some of the basic structures or code do go back to like ballistics from 2001, and they still hold up today and function. Obviously with changes to them over the years, but still it just amazes me how robust and forward-thinking they were built.
And they had a lot of like ideas that later became just normal.
That became industry standard, yeah.
Yeah, like Diesel was one of the first engines ever to have deferred rendering. That was a very new thing of it. They had one of the very first that had like physics integration as well with Gra.
And Havoc.
They did have Havoc as well originally. Yeah.
For people who already played full stop, what is your average playtime, and do you feel that the end result, the rewards you get for XP and gold, is worth the time investment? Trying to gauge how long people take, depending on if they play solo or like with a group, and see if they wanted to repeatedly play that mission over and over, to see if they could do it faster, or see if it's a good map to farm XP on.
Yeah, that's something we have to still also dial in, like what's a good length of a mission. Because you know, my experience from making payday levels, I usually try to keep it at like the 20-minute mark. But I'm not sure if that works for Raid or not.
It ties back into like our earlier points where like each map would have its own like directives and objectives, which would scale the duration of that map itself. So it could be short, sweet, and with like good amount of content, or heavens forbid, bloated, and it would just be terrible, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you do have that issue of like, I guess it's just like the developer feeling of like when a map takes like, it takes a bit to make. You don't want to make a mission that takes like 5 minutes to make, because that just feels bad for you, right? Maybe that's what
Yeah.
people want, but it's always hard for developers to like, okay, I'm gonna spend months on something that people take 5 minutes on. But we
Yeah,
so
I think
far-
so something I think I do now is designing a level where there's the gates for each step can be varied in length. Like the dynamite fuse, I could change it on full stop to be something that takes more time, like a power thing or a slow door opening. So designing a level should just be designing a level that's nice, and then you can be able to scale the objective lengths to be comfortable.
Yeah, and I talked this on the Discord as well. We do need to have like multiple gameplay types. Like we should like make some level that's shorter, some level that caters to people who just want to shoot, some levels where people want to like do objectives, like detailed objectives. So it's good to have
And
like balance.
we also need a level for the people who love shooting down planes.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yes.
That also adds to another question. Like for Raid, it's not like your typical standard and linear game. Like each instance you play could subtly change in its dynamic and like the way it's formatted. Like the map stays the same, objectives can slightly change. So what is your rough estimate for future maps on like the minute ratio between different objectives? Like 1 to 5 minute differences between each playthrough? Like you would have one instance that you go in a straight line, one you got to go through a different step, one you got to go through a back door, stuff like that. Like where would the fine line be between the different types of beginning and endings of a map?
It kind of depends on the map.
Yeah, I really don't think there is an answer to that. It's just whatever feels like a good level.
I mean, a lot of things in Raid are, or in game development in general, are feeling based, right? Like you can obviously try to design a skill system or a level or whatever by spreadsheets and just go, here's a Google sheet, let's put like all these numbers in it and then calculate what like a good average is. But at the end of the day, the only way you can make a game that's fun is if you make something, just make it and do rapid prototyping. Try it, test it, play it with others, see what they think. And sometimes we make something, we share it with our group of testers, and they go, this sucks. And then it's a bad idea. We shouldn't follow it if no one likes it. It's a very dynamic. Let's do one full stop again. It's a very dynamic.
Cut anything out right yet, but
It's a very dynamic process.
Shout out to all our closed beta testers. Y'all guys are based.
Oh yeah.
it's always a very hard thing as well, where you work on something for too long and like people are like, ah, this isn't good. Like, what do you do? Because you obviously don't want to throw it out, so you try to merge it to like, okay, how can we make it better? But
Yeah, it's
luckily we haven't had that yet, where there's like there are ideas that just unsalvageable. Luckily we haven't had that yet.
Yeah, feature creep and Eagle, like setting your sights very focused and getting blinded by everything else. I don't think it's happened yet. Since the closed beta test group and everything else has their purpose, and the back and forth between you three.
To the personal chat, like, yeah, Diesel is amazing for rapid prototyping development. Like, the fact that we have a Lua state, we can just save, then reload the file and load again with one button press, means we can test the feature, and while we are working on it, without having to go to the point in the game again, just press a button, reload, and try it again. Like, and that in multiplayer, while playing with others together, is, like, I don't think any other engine has that much flexibility that is, like, publicly available.
Fixing bugs, it really makes it easier when you just... Ideally, of course, if you could, like, get secondary computers, it would make it even easier. But until that, it's still good to just be able to actually load into a game with someone and just fix it. You don't have to like, okay, maybe this will fix it, and then compile, and then go into the game, and it doesn't work.
One thing that's on my personal bucket list that I hope to obtain someday is like a backup of old Diesel source code, like source code from Grin days, Ballistics days, just to see and reference how much was like the same to us today. Like, that would be such a dream come true if we ever got that.
And then you accidentally leak it, and oh no,
nah.
It's unusable.
It's just it's hard to do, obviously, because who the fuck knows who has that anymore, but
Just possibly gone to time.
yeah, like the chance of that just not being existent anymore is pretty high, but it would be very cool nonetheless.
Well, there's only 2 possible people who might have it.
Yeah. Lost media. Yeah, basically. I mean, Raid would have almost become that if it weren't for random servers that it had backed up on.
Oh yeah, we almost didn't get the source for anything.
We had to like search for it and had luck that some random servers still had backups of it.
You backed it up, right? In a lot of places.
Oh, nowadays it's like in a lot of places, yeah.
Good. We still have to figure somehow out the desync with vehicles.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to ask some people who dealt with it before, because we tried a lot of things, didn't fully work. That's the most.
What
annoying
did I
thing.
just
Wait,
witness?
what happened?
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh. Huh.
He went into the house.
Well, that's the super secret Easter egg that we hit.
Funding you, huh?
Mm.
The super one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Waste of money.
Yeah, there was some more indication being added to the next update. Since I noticed people were having issues with the cable part, like they didn't realize the doors they're doors to the power room. So I added waypoints if you take too long to find them. There's a couple different things we're adding.
Yeah, I think we also should do when you go up the roof and kill the guy and then go back. If you haven't opened the door yet, we should make the objective actually state the puzzle again. I think that's kind of like an oversight that we didn't think about. Because I noticed that people just like, okay, but what now? So we're gonna have to make that objective be able to show the steps. Thank you. Thank you.
After this, I think I might pay how luck to visit. Your people
Not longer. Nice, outlaw. I can have that on my cheated save.
Longer will be fine, don't worry.
Oh my god, a newspaper from 1945
In HD.
that talks about how the war ended.
Don't worry about it. It's just Fraka's icon is a mysterious fellow. We don't know where he came from.
How does the gas open the 2 room to the commander's not in? It's because it's not gas, it's just a pressure lock, which the commander actually mentions.
Yeah, it's a pressure valve. So the doors are pressurized.
It's pneumatic, essentially.
Yeah.
In German fashion, over-engineered doors.
We have 13 explosives. We could go for the overkill achievement.
Where haven't we been yet?
I think it's on the road side, just a couple, probably.
Okay. Can look.
How many is it that we need to find? Oh,
3 more.
Yeah, 3 more, 16.
well, I don't care. I'll just load up.
Is that?
Too much effort.
Oh, here's one.
I don't care.
Oh,
You only have one, or how many do you have?
just one.
Yeah, then I'll blow it up. Doesn't matter. I'll search for 3 more. I'll open the gate on the other side so Bernadetta can get in.
Hey, Leon. That was good.
Oh. Turns out MGs do thread you.
Yeah.
I think the MGs would do a lot more damage if you didn't have the invincibility frames.
Well, you would just immediately get killed. You can make it. Nice.
Yeah, because Bernadetta's ignoring you.
Just gimme.
Yeah. I was waiting for help, but look, I got something for you.
Oh, come on. Oh, nice. A box of explosives.
Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday.
I should
No.
let you blow those up when the objective is completed.
Well, but
Just
how do
shoot
you?
them.
But when you pick it up and throw it, how would they know?
Oh, it's just like when the wall's been destroyed, then it just enables.
It becomes
the
shootable. Like the
Yeah.
bags
Yeah,
on.
but when you pick them up and throw it, that's a different unit.
I mean, it could just be triggered like an area trigger over the entire map. That'll work fine.
Yeah, that's great. Triggers are very performant.
Yes, number 2.
Looks like more gold may be just over there. See what the
Oh.
Okay.
Haunted bunker. I saw that T-posing guy.
Yeah, but that's part of the diesel charm, you know? Like, that's just... That has to be that way. Actually, you know what? Don't turn the valve. Don't turn it. Don't turn it. I want to do the boss.
Oh,
Don't turn the valve. Don't turn it.
the raid gang does not know how to turn a valve.
Just emulating the bug we had in the beta, where the valves could not be fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because you already started it, so it doesn't let you.
You have to live with your mistakes.
Adding a 1% chance that they actually break the valve handle.
No, no.
Is there a fail state for this? Like, can he actually escape if you let him?
Oh, yeah, he escaped.
He goes
It would
up
be
the
funny
roof,
if he
yeah.
ran to one of the like the intel missions and you would find him there in one of them.
It's like that
I
Hitman.
mean, what
It's like that Hitman
Finish the
guy from
job.
the Patient Zero campaign that just like
Yes.
somehow transcends levels.
What I would have wanted is him going up the roof and then a plane comes with a rope and then he like grabs it, but that would need animation, so
And then he also does a fancy dance just before he
Now,
grabs it.
now we need to clarify that would need rigged animations.
You give him a parachute, he just parachutes
Oh,
off
look,
like
watch.
a building that doesn't give him speed. He just breaks his legs.
Oh no, he ran off. He climbed to the roof.
Oh no.
The paratrooper bug where they land and then they climb up back to space, that one is fixed on our end, I think.
oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, it should be fixed now.
What was the problem?
Is basically they didn't want to participate in the assault, so they just fled immediately.
I don't know why
Wow,
they
these people are strong.
have that animation still.
Oh, the animation is unknown still, but they don't do that now, so I'm happy.
And he's dead. And also we can see the funny plane. That I think in the code is just called Ilia. Ilia enabled.
Is it?
Yeah, like some of the debug elements just say Ilia enabled. And Ilia
Oh
disabled.
no, that's snipers. That's snipers.
Ah,
Isn't it? I think.
I thought it's the plane. Because it's whenever you're on the roof.
Ilir is the achievement,
Ah.
Ilia roleplay. But it's called the Architect, the
Right.
achievement.
Yeah, we need Ilya the sniper on.
Now we can see the
raid.
funny plane.
Oh, this is a dynamite.
We look for loot, yes? Talking to you, Ribbit.
There it is.
Wow, very menacing.
Some fun trivia: if you actually stand near the sandbags as the plane flies past, it will shoot them apart.
Oh, that we need to try.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one thing
that
that
was
Ilias
that
been
was
Important,
trying to
amazing.
get that. Yeah, Ilias
important
wanted to do
gameplay.
that.
Let's
I
stand
think even
here.
when he streamed, like one time when Ilias streamed like the thing he was working on his free time, he also did that. So it's finally realized.
The
What?
original forest bunker.
Let's watch the important gameplay.
All right, for the chat, final closing thoughts on your opinions on Full Stop for those who haven't spoken yet. Would be appreciated.
Well, that didn't
And
do
just the
anything.
update in general. Like, do you
Oh,
like
make
the
sure to.
fact-
They might have came from the Discord, but I'll give a link to it.
It only breaks it from the other side.
Unfortunate. I don't think I would survive that long.
Actually, I'll do a unique link just to see.
Oh, there it comes.
we good?
There she comes. Oh no, it's fucked my cover up. Well, that
Yeah, I
actually
think
worked.
some like dynamic destruction is something that would be cool to also experiment with. But I think that's
Yeah.
definitely one thing that the game is not that big on.
A
Or,
a test I did a long time ago was a dynamic like building thing where a tank would be placed around the level and it would slowly destroy the buildings that you're hiding in. But obviously it was just a test.
let's go. Okay, let's not go then.
Yep. Oh. Maybe you can wait 30 seconds and I can leave.
Oh yeah, Onion mentioned the tank in the city that's meant to chase you. The one that comes out of the rubble piles, that's meant to link to a path and circle the main camp as you escape it.
Rex, in the meantime, you want to see if you can find someone for us to raid, maybe? Raid the raid?
I did mention one in the Discord.
Ah, sorry, I don't have that open. Ah, sure. Let's do that. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I think we can push.
Yep, let's go. Are we going? This side.
Let's
We need to keep the explosive on the car.
Has this been every escape location on the stream? Or is it only we've only seen 3 of them out of the 4?
I don't think we saw. We haven't the rail yard one. Did we have that one?
No, you didn't have that one.
Oh yeah, we probably didn't get the.
While we are on card packs.
Well, there you go. Now you know card packs do drop.
Yeah, you do have to like pick up dog tags for it because you do need like a good crate. Like they only drop if you have like a decent crate tier. I don't think like on the default one it's very low chance.
Well, that was a lot of fun. At least for us. I hope for you guys watching as well. We hope to do more frequent streams in the future, or rather plan to do, so we like this like Saturday evening time. I think that works for most people, so we'll try to make this a frequent occurrence. To just answer questions, sometimes show up some new stuff as well, if we can. Get people involved in development and just show what we're up to. A little bit more communication.
Yeah, we've definitely been a bit slacking on the communication side. Not on purpose, it's just... Sometimes you get very deep with working on something and you kind of forget everything else, but... With modding that was fine, but in this situation we cannot do that.
Yeah, it's a situation we're not used to yet. That's, I guess, even after years of doing that sort of stuff, it's still very it's very weird for many of us. Okay, then I guess I'll click the magic button to raid.
Yeah.
Raid the raid. 1 second.
Thanks everyone for playing and trying out the update. We hope you like it. And we'll try to get more stuff as well soon. Hopefully not 3 months again. We'll try to get it sooner than that.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
We'll see.
And now we will raid Mr. Beecroft, who is playing Payday 2, I think with a mod that is like reverting it to update 37 point something. It's like OG Payday 2. If I remember correctly. Maybe he already uninstalled it, but that was the last 2 streams. And thanks you guys for watching. Stick around for the raid, and we'll see you next time we stream, probably in 2 weeks or something. See you guys.
See ya.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Beep 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 beep. How do I raid someone? Stream preview. Ah, there. Stuck it.
Yeah, you found it.
I'm so good at this. Thanks, Sterling.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I know. There's a button I need to press.
Oh.
I'm so good at this.
Oh, you didn't use the end screen.
Yeah, I know. But because we're raiding,
God,
there's no point.
he's on the PlayStation 3 up